So I wanted to do a video on these images here. So I'm beyond the spectrum. I'm a real person. I'm just gonna get situated here. I wanna look at these pictures. This is from, well, his name, it was C Fernald. I don't know. He changed the name of his channel, but C Fernald channel. This is a wing. It could be a wing that's on a huge staff, because we're talking about levels of things that are that large going on here, appearing. That's a being. These are lips in here. Her eye is in here. Her face is like, the face is kind of reminds me of Steve, like a sketch of Steven Tyler, for real. This is hair. That's hair, but it's a being. It looks like a dragon. For her hair, I feel like it's feminine, and that's like looks like robes to me, with something going on in here, and clearly in here. But that's a face. This looks like a tear, a rip and a tear, a gash that may be healing, coming together. It's so large, it's hard to tell, but that's what I'm getting from that. This is supposed to, I don't know what this is supposed to be, the sun. This is land, if you're confused. These are trees, okay? And that's the sky. And there's a huge rip or a fashion tissue coming together. Either way, it's open. And that's like some kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's some kind of huge staff. You can see the outline of the wing, the architecture of this piece. It's a relic. So I just wanted to do a closer look at this because it deserves a closer look. I see her hair is like the dragon. Could be, you know what, could even be Medusa with serpent hair. These are lips. I see them as lips, and again, I see them as, this is robes. I just wanted to do a closer look at this. Let me see if there's anything else I want to do before I wrap this up. I like to make my time worth something here. I wanted to show some of this too. Mountains over Ireland. Angels are here. That's supernatural. That is supernatural. This is amazing. Hey, Gator. This is just wow to me. This is really wow. And then, yeah, I've been talking about this stuff for a while, you know. But this was crazy, too. Was this this boy, this 16-year-old boy. In case someone didn't see this. It's incredible. He captured 55,000, here's those numbers, photographs, accumulating more than 160 gigabytes of his laptop in the process to obtain this pastiche of celestial, there's that word, celestial, proportions. Whatever his name is here, 16 from Pune, I don't know, Maharashtra. That is not coincidental. Maharashtra shared his HDM waning crescent moon on Instagram. He admitted that compiling so many photos for his most detailed and sharp image to date tested his technology. The laptop almost killed me with the processing. The amateur photographer began the project by filming several videos of different small sections of the moon in the early hours of May 3rd. Each video contains about 2,000 frames, and the trick was to merge and stacking. This is what I would like to do with all the crop circles, because that makes something. If you take all those crop circles and compile them together, it merges into something else. And I feel like that's what we're supposed to be looking at, not just these pictures. No coincidence, we're seeing this in the radar. I mean, not exactly with that, but we're seeing this in the radar. This was crazy wild. This is incredible. Like, there's the cube. It looks like Byzantine. Speechless, absolutely speechless about this photo. Amazing photo. Real photo. Real, and oh yeah, real. It's a really real. It's not, it's real. It's real. And I forget where, I don't know if I knew where, but this is the photographer, Estelle Richard. It was in one of those Nibiru sites. And then back to C Fernald, and this is a dragon. That's a dragon. You can see the edge of its nose. It comes out. It's very mechanical looking, but that's a dragon. And these look like there's something connected to this dragon. It's like a dragon train, or it's all, everything's connected in the veil. Nothing separate. We're the only things that think that we're separate. Our arrogance. No, but that's a dragon. I think that's really, it's in Mexico. They're only showing so much of the sky in Mexico, which I find interesting, because there's a lot up there. I mean, this is detailed. That's equipment. Dragon, but there's another piece here. There's another piece here, but that's a dragon. I thought that was pretty stellar. I like to just check in with everybody here. This was yesterday. For those of you who think that's clouds, okay. Sure, half a heart, I like that. Let love in. I have this, it looks like Mount Everest. Got a face there, you got a face there, you got a face there. Let's see, what else did I want to share? This is from Initiate. That's Odin. Initiated, that is channel initiated. When I typed it in, it said intimidated. I was like, oops. I didn't notice that till like a later, but whatever. That's Odin. I mean, if you think it's something different, that's cool too. I just see Odin's faces, his eye, his profile, his beard. Odin. Along with a lot of other entities here. Holy crap. These are really real. These aren't clouds, people. This is real supernatural energy in our world appearing to those who see. This looks like these are windows. Reminds me of the Statue of Liberty, where you can look out from the Statue of Liberty. That's Odin. And again, if you see somebody else, that's cool too. This is from the Hubble telescope. He's sitting perched up in his electric chair here. If you can't see, I'll show you. This is absolutely blows my mind. This is just like, wow, the levels that were shown now. These are pieces and parts of something that was dismantled. Remember U2's album, Dismantle, How to Dismantle a What Kind of Bomb? So, like, but on a massive scale. These are pieces of equipment. You can see it. I mean, I can anyway, but here he is. There's his head. He's got some kind of symbol over his eye, over his head here. That's his face in here. His arms come down, or whatever that's supposed to be, like an arm come down. These are his legs right here. He's got, his foot comes up. His knee comes up like that. He's got a cat feline and right there, and he's holding on to something else here. And then this is the other part. This is a huge celestial chair. But yet it's a head of another celestial. It's sitting over New York, by the way. And this isn't like millions and zillions of miles away. No. No, it's just behind the blue. It's beautiful. It's very telling. You can tell there's a lot of pieces and parts here from the war that happened before we came here. The battle, whatever word you want to use. A lot of supernatural energy. Look at the stars. It's like connect the dots. And we'll see that. I don't know when this was taken, recently though, but so he's perched up on his electric chair. Those are his feet, its feet. Right here, right in here, they're claws. Again, these are legs. That's a knee, comes down into his foot. His leg comes down to his foot, to his claw. He's got something over this shoulder right here. It looks like he's almost holding a fish. It does. It looks like he might be holding like something like a fish. But he's got a sun in him. This picture's so dope. It's so telling. This thing piece is huge right in here. Again, it's not that far away. We're filming it from here. Anything else I wanted to show? Yeah, this was cool too. That's a portal. That's something coming in our world. It's an opening. It's an actual, I mean, it's pretty clear, but it's amazing what folks be like, oh, it's a harp, it's this, it's that. No, man, that's something coming through our world. Like, it took on matter enough to be like, hey, we're coming into your world. Mm-hmm. Texas. Someone asked, like, click on the picture. You know, like I 99.99% put information up on everything I'm showing, especially from someone else. Just click on the picture and look for yourself. It's not that complicated. That is matter. Something is entering in our world. Or could be coming up from our world. But that is a portal. That's what a portal, one type of portal looks like anyway. And what else? Mexico's got a lot going on over there, folks. Been looking at this big beak. It looks like the old doctor's masks when they would put herbs in the doctor's mask so that they wouldn't smell death. With the eyes. It's been peering over into our land. This is in our world, by the way. This is Mexico. This is in our world. Look how, like, Flintstone we are. Looks like a junkyard. Looks like a big junkyard. I think it's like Tijuana. It's a city. And then you have that. No wonder why it's so hard for people to believe in the supernatural. We all live in a junkyard. And then that was cool. SOS. Definite message here. Some more images here from Mexico. It's a lot, again, the portal's over there, so these are arms right here. Supernatural being coming through. Got like this weird, they're not gonna have faces like you and I, and some of them could look like you and I. That's supposed to be the sun. That's supernatural. It looks like, actually, maybe it looks like a staff right here, because I see a being back here. These are huge. These are not going to be tiny. These are going to be huge for the regular Joes out there that probably have no idea what we're talking about. But that's okay. You'll figure it out. That's the dragon that I showed earlier. Someone else showed this dragon too. I can't think of the person, but Girl Sees Dragons, she posted it a while back. It's the same dragon, very mechanical looking. Connected to whatever this piece is right here, because that's huge. That's a solid piece. Looks like a cannon, for Pete's sakes. And what Mount Fossil University is showing us, right, is same stuff we're filming in the sky. It's just above us, not on, you know. It's so interesting how we're positioned in this world, for those who, you know, who get what I'm saying. Like, we're, you know, vertical, but honestly, everything you can truly see horizontally, the upside down. So it's interesting how we're positioned here to not see. It's big. It's big. It's really big to keep people asleep, because if you can't see it, then, oh, it's not real. So then it's not real. You don't have to think about it, even though it's affecting your world. And this is affecting our world. This is affecting our world. Eventually, we're going to see the Messiah in this. Either that or he's already appeared in this. Big whiteout tail. That was the other day. Gators, your video was just, wow. You can see the waffling pattern. That looks like bone. There's a lot back here. I tried to see. I couldn't get enough light back there. And yeah, the deer came out weird. We're in a digital world. And then this was Antarctica. And that's really around us, behind the blue. more things like this. It isn't just in one spot. That's the other thing, you know. Oh, it's in Antarctica. That means it's everywhere around us. We're just not seeing it. And some of us who are filming it, and we're seeing it. Yeah, that was a really good video. There's a lot in that video. And Mud Fossil, no coincidence, Mud Fossil University just did a video on this about caves being the canal, and this is a baby being in a canal. A vaginal canal. Because these things are huge. We're on a Titan. We're on a Titan. Not a round ball zooming through space. We're on a big-ass Titan. It has a lot of other Titans on it. In a graveyard. Kinda creepy. But it's real. And that is, I don't know, Grand Sasso Mountain rotated. That's why I was like, yeah, we have shown, like, we look at things this way. Right, not saying you can't see stuff in there, but, like, most people don't. They just say, oh, it's a mountain. It's a big giant. It's not a mountain that looks like a giant. It was a giant. And these things could wake up, and that's not so unrealistic to grasp. It's really not. The plasma is changing. This is plasma. It's rock, but it's plasma. And I think it'd be arrogant to think that nothing would change here. Nothing could not awaken here. You know? Because I believe it already is. And then they went digging for this is Easter Island. I'm glad they did this. Even it's just a lot is being revealed. That has to. Time to wake up now, people. Looks like some kind of police, like a beam with. This is a whole message in itself. I'm sure this says a lot of things. There's an 89. Look at this. There's an 8 right here. There's a 9 right there. And this is all sigil. This looks sigil. Or maybe big worm made that. But still, you know, God will use everything to communicate. I believe that anyway. Look at these right here. That's interesting. Interesting. Did that, like, something insert into that originally? Because these were giants. They got petrified. Okay, anything else? Let's see. Foray. That was from the video I did the other day. It's amazing, the level of supernatural that's going on. I just want to see anything else before I wrap this up that I wanted to share with y'all here. Give me a second. How you doing out there, Gator? You're going to see it. Keep filming because there's going to be a lot being more revealed where you are. A lot more. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to share for right now. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to share for right now. Just keep filming, Gator, because more is going to be revealed there. I came across this, everything's for a reason. I came across this video about, Epstein, yuck. Ugh, I want to gag when I say it. But, this lady who had I have to be careful how I say this, had a terrible experience with him and how he shapeshifted, when they were together. That's profound for many of you out there. When you're with someone, you know, you're going to see these people shapeshift into these reptilians, and you will, and it's going to freak the crap out of you, but it's going to happen for a reason. And there was no coincidence that came out. Um, some of you are realizing you're really with a reptilian. When I say a reptilian, I'm saying someone with no consciousness, does not care about you, does not care that they would hurt you, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Some of you could feel like you're being imprisoned, but because of the relationship you're in, because you're with a reptilian, which has no consciousness, which could give two shits about you, which what we call narcissist, they're demonic. You're going to be seeing more of that. And you are, because you're supposed to, because you are here for a higher purpose, a higher calling. So, and that a lot of that's going to be revealed through, and you'll see, just mark my words, more and more is going to come out about that. The game, it's over. It's over. It's over. This is over. Revelations, the reveals, and the reveals, and the reveals. It's just going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. And hang on and stay in your faith. You know, sometimes God has to break the bread for real, and we're the bread to be broke open to get through, to get to reach us. Because this world can really have you disconnect from the Most High God. That was the biggest risk coming here. That was the ultimate biggest risk coming into this realm of existence. Was the feeling of disconnect from the Most High God. And that we are the Most High God. And that we are Christ at the same time. And this world suppresses that heavily. And they promote the darkness. It's right there in your face. What I'm saying is truth. But that was the biggest risk. And we are in this time we were warned about. Just stay diligent. I mean, do what you want, but this is just what I am guided to speak on, and with the levels of things that I understand I'm showing. I understand what I'm showing. I don't always know what it is. I don't know the names of things, but I understand the level of supernatural that I'm showing here. And it's no different from a regular paranormal investigator going out into a house or wherever, an institution, and filming there. It is no different. None. It's there. It's all paranormal. All is being revealed with the blue star and the red star. And it has something to do with the two lights coming together to change the frequency here. Validation on that. However that works, you know, I'm not claiming I know how that works. It's what I sense and what it gets revealed. And it gets revealed, you know. So, stay, you know, hang on. It's going to get bumpy, and stay in your faith. This is like over. It's at the end of whatever that is. Worldly. Right down into your daily life. Into thy own self be true. You know, to thy own self be true. Know your soul. For the devil knows it. Make no mistake.